The sound of waves crashing against rock, the lonely cry of a seabird, timeless sounds of the coast. For some, these sounds were the backdrop to a living nightmare, a world forever out of reach. Alcatraz is infamous, but it's just one of many island prisons where isolation was the ultimate punishment. Across the globe, remote islands became laboratories of despair, designed to break the human spirit. The sea was both barrier and accomplice, amplifying solitude and swallowing hope. These islands were where society sent its unwanted to be forgotten. Today, we journey beyond Alcatraz into the heart of the world's most brutal island prisons. Prepare yourself. The silence here speaks volumes. Off the coast of South America lies Devil's Island, the most notorious part of French Guiana's penal colony. From the 1800s to the 1950s, France sent its condemned here. Most never returned. Disease, malnutrition, and brutal labor made survival nearly impossible. The mortality rate soared. Even freedom was a trick. Prisoners were forced to stay in the colony after their sentence. The stories of Dreyfus and Papillon reveal both the cruelty and the resilience found here. Today, the jungle reclaims the ruins, but the air still lingers with suffering and defiance. South of Cape Town, Robben Island became the apartheid regime's ultimate prison. Political prisoners, including Nelson Mandela, endured hard labor, meager rations, and calculated degradation. Yet within these walls, prisoners educated each other, forging unity and resistance. Robben Island became a university, where learning was an act of defiance. Mandela's cell is now a symbol of hope. The island stands as a testament to the triumph of the human spirit over oppression. Here, suffering forged the leaders of a new nation. On Panama's Pacific coast, Coiba was a name whispered in fear. Surrounded by sharks and jungle, escape was nearly impossible. From 1919 to 2004, it was a penal colony where political prisoners vanished. Torture, executions, and psychological terror ruled. The jungle and sea hid countless crimes. Today, Coiba is a national park, its beauty masking a haunting legacy. The ruins remain, silent witnesses to unimaginable suffering. Coiba reminds us how paradise can become a landscape of horror. In the Adriatic, Goli Otok, Naked Island, was Yugoslavia's secret prison for political enemies. Its barren rock and harsh climate mirrored the psychological torment within. Prisoners were forced to betray and brutalize each other, destroying all trust. Survival meant complicity. The system aimed to break the soul, not just the body. No mass executions, just endless labor, hunger, and guilt. The ruins stand as a stark reminder of a regime that dismantled humanity from within. Goli Otok is a skeleton under the sun, haunted by silence and shame. On Tasmania's coast, Port Arthur was Britain's grand experiment in punishment. The separate system enforced total isolation, masks, silence, and solitary cells. Supposedly enlightened, this regime drove many men insane. The absence of human contact was its own form of torture. Port Arthur shifted cruelty from the body to the mind, leaving deep psychological scars. Today, it's a UNESCO site, its beauty belying its dark history. The ruins are a chilling reminder that even good intentions can pave the way to hell. Here, silence was the harshest punishment of all. From Devil's Island to Goli Otok, these prisons share a geography of isolation and cruelty. Each site stands as a monument to both human suffering and resilience. They teach us that isolation can be a punishment deeper than pain, and dignity can survive even in darkness. The silence now is deceptive, filled with echoes of suffering and resistance. These places warn and remind us, history must not be forgotten. They are abandoned, but not silent. In their silence, history whispers, demanding remembrance. Thank you for joining us on Abandoned History.